Hey everybody, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. It's about to go down. The Marlies win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Over one-timer! Scores! Look at the glove from the goaltender after that went off someone in front.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off and goes the other way, fools the goaltender and doesn't have a chance.
Detroit's aggressive start has led to a quick lead in this one.
Yeah, urgency, fast feet, and aggressive, and because of it, they are rewarded with that early goal.
Yzerman's won the draw. And there's the save. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 to score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's the shot. Oh, how did they stop that with the one-timer? Sherwood's gaining momentum. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, reflexes to grab that one with the glove. Detroit's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. Suzuki's won the draw here in their own zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Rips it! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here we go, one-man rush. Takes the shot and makes the save. Moves it quickly over to Howe. Detroit's got it along the wall. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching dimension and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row.
Bang!
Detroit's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. The Canadians get a hold of the puck off the draw. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, look at this chance! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Still lots of time left in the period. Detroit's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Suzuki's looking around near the point. Detroit's working around along the line. Goes off the post there. Scores! Off the post in.
That's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Marlies are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Yzerman's won the draw at center. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that goes off a player. Quick feed to Doc. The Habs carried along the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Strong defensive effort. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Center and feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here they come on the attack. Oh, look at this. Right on the doorstep.
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Detroit still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Briere's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Here's a short pass to Gensel. Hammers it, makes the save. Tosses it on to Shaw. The Canadians looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Marlies have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Detroit's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. He's got a step, and he comes up with a stop there. Picked up along the boards by Taves. Quick pass to Johnson. Scores!
That's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sit there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
Briere's won it. Puck picked up by Taves. Here's a shot. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Detroit's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Puck scooped up by Taves. Detroit's on the attack. The Canadians get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by Dickinson. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Suzuki. Flushes the leather. What a save by Montembeault. The Marlies have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Detroit's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Moves it to Johnson. Tries to get the puck to Howe. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Scooped up along the wall by Howe. Oh, club save and a beauty. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Detroit's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick feed to Keller. Moves the puck into the D zone. The Habs have played in their own end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Trying to keep a hold of it. Up along the wing. Takes it from the right side. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next. Right. one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Detroit's made it look easy tonight, James, and when you have these games, you gotta embrace them. I mean, the puck's been on their stick. They've found ways to retrieve it. It's been all them. They've been dominant.
The Marlies lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Passes it over! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves inside! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Well, he's a prime example of how stick technology has allowed players to get the shot off so quick and fast, James. I mean, how often have we seen him score on a long-range wrister? This time it's denied, but it does make it to the net.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
The Canadians will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here, and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
The Canadians gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Suzuki.
Sawchuk's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Brière's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. The Habs have the puck now. Shaw's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, great save by Sawchuk. Here's a shot. There's another consecutive save. Back-to-back saves.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Makes the save. And the defensive team's got it now. Passes to the slot. Picked off. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Drives to the sweet spot. Standing tall with the save. Tiptoes across the blue line. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that was stopped. Lets it go. And that shot goes nowhere as the line was filled. Off the pipe and belching the try.
Well, it's a bigger inches in it, and this time those inches will work in his favor. They go right into the net. Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
The Marlies have officially entered route country right now, Cheryl.
Well, I'll tell you, good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Suter's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Hwang. Detroit's got it near the point. Takes the feed. And that banks off a stick. Slides it across. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And it's a quick pass to Pekka. Puck grab by Doc. Pass back to the point. Shuts the door with a great save. Detroit's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Slides the puck across to Keller. The Canadians have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Slides the puck over to Armia. Great stick work with the steal. Ovechkin's got it against the boards. Here he is with the backhander. Shuts him down.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low spot and makes the save.
Detroit's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Marlies win the faceoff. Uyghur's got it along the wing. Hammers the shot! Too many bodies in the way. Deflection. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Sanderson's taking it from his own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Marlies gain possession. Here's a shot. He scores!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Marlies probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponents some rest that they need.
The Habs look to start the transition game. Poked away in the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Quick feed to Kane. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Centering feed! He scores!
So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
Detroit's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Good use of the body on the play. Look out, here they come on the attack. Cutting to the slot, and he elects to explore his options. Takes a shot. That's a textbook save by Montembeault. Shoots it on net. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water. Get hot. Hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Savalsky, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Canadians haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
And now it's grabbed by Dickinson. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. The Marlies take it across the line. Backhander. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Detroit's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Great pressure to force the turnover by Keller.
Detroit's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning.
Oh, what a hit on the play, and he's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
Well, the only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but instead he's pressure on his teammates bench, and you know what? They're going to pick him up.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Howe stick handling in his own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Strong defensive effort. Here's a blast. Makes the save with the Trapper. Detroit's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. On the tip. Puck picked up by Pekka. Steps inside. For point blank. And they score!
I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game.
Pushes it across to Howe. The Marlies played along the boards. Takes it to the front. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Detroit's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Brière's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. With the one-timer, denies him with the one-timer save. Wow! Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And they'll start with possession. Wants the puck on net. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Look at this attack. It's smothering here. The fans are loving it. The Habs take it along the wall. Backhander in front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Sends it down low. The Marlies play it near the point. Detroit's at the line. Feeds it over. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Pekka. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Fires it! Scores!
He gets his shot off in the targeted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Marlies probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Puck scooped up by Johnson. Avoids the poke check. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass over to Keller. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Moves it to the middle. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Dishes it off. Stones him on the play. The Marlies have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Detroit's won the faceoff. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. The Marlies lead off. Oh, what a move! 23 seconds now. 20 seconds to go. Denies him. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, another big save. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Time ticking away, and it comes up big. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Detroit's offense was impressive tonight, but I really love how they played in the rhythm in this well. And as a defender, Cheryl, you have to appreciate that.
Yeah, oh, I do. That's where I played, James. Never in the offensive zone, always in my own. But it's protecting the middle of the ice and really steering and influencing the play to the outside. And when you grab that puck, you retrieve it, you move it north. And that's exactly what they did. And a ton of shots came off the rush.